Hey guys, welcome to our fourth installment of our website series. Let me know who's here in the chat. Today we're going to jump into blog design and yeah, so let's go into what we did last time. Hey Barbara. Barbara says, when are you going to Florida? I'm leaving on the 22nd. So in a couple weeks now, which will be really fun, going to Florida with my family. Yeah, let's see, that's 2 weeks, almost 2 weeks away. I'm super excited. Yeah, so we're gonna jump into blog design. And yeah, it's gonna be good. Awesome. Let's go. I'm also like, for some reason this week, just hella tired, not much energy going on. So if I'm a little less enthusiastic, that's why. All right, cool. So let's just go into what we created so far. So our first part of the series, we created our homepage. Let's just take a peek at that one. Oh. Awesome. So we created our homepage, and then our about page was our second week. And then with our cool hover effects. And then last week we did our work with me page, last services page. We did a cool animation experiment. I said I was going to add in the animations, but I literally have been so tired. I was like, nope, not doing it. So anyway, also we're doing this on a weekend because I kind of got sick one week and I kind of ran out of days to do trainings on. So that works out. So today we're going to jump into blog design. Blog design, for me, it's a little bit of a more of a personal choice to have a blog on your website. I personally check out my website now. I don't have one. I have a resources section, and show you. Oh, example post. Oopsie, that was supposed to be for this. Just realized I made an example post for this training and I posted on my actual website, not my subdomain. Oops, my bad. Anyway, I have resources section. I've been posting these videos and that sort of thing. For a while, I just got rid of my blog. I think it depends on what kind of content you're putting out there. And actually, I just find personally that the process of creating blogs, writing blogs, putting them on my website is just personally so tiring. So I actually made these so they directly linked to my YouTube videos. So personally, I am not a big blog page person, but you may need, there's lots of reasons why you would want to have that on your website and why you would love it. But just so you know, you don't have to have it. You can, and I'm going to remove that example post because it shouldn't be there. Let's just go in the back end and remove that. Let's trash that. Cool. Awesome. So what we're going to do, and so for these, we've been using examples from Elegant Theme Layouts. We've been using the Makeup Artist theme. So this is the Makeup Artist blog page, and this is like the page for all the blog posts together. I like it. I like the simplicity of it. The only thing is I don't even mind this, saying this is a kind of a cool way to highlight different posts in a fun way. But the sort of slider, the slider thing has just been done so much. Like it's done. It's I've read many articles that have said that these sort of image sliders are they're just, not being used anymore. They're a bit dated, so I don't use them anymore in my own stuff usually. just because I think they're a little outdated now. So I'm not loving this. And then also what's really interesting is if you look in the Elegant Themes layouts, they have tons of layouts, but they only have one theme that has the actual blog post layout, which is their technology posts, technology theme, which is so random. So they have two posts. So this is the actual post. You can see here. They have two of them, but no other layouts have this. So what the hell? It doesn't really make any sense. But whatever. We can use this as, I think what I'm going to do is I'll do a post, but I'm just going to grab this spot because I like this sort of, this is kind of a cool related article area, which I like. Also kind of big news is Divi just announced that Divi 4 is coming out in a couple weeks. Let's go on their website, Elegant Themes. And actually if you just go to /4. Yeah, so Divi 4 countdown is on and in 17 days. Really, really exciting. So what I'm really excited about this is it looks like they have some tons of new options, as in like total custom navigation and footer. So you can just totally customize those to the next level. Like right now, you don't really have a ton of control over that. And I'm really hoping that their blog options get a little bit better, because I do find when it comes to Divi, the blog options are pretty simplistic. So keep an eye on Divi 4. It looks like there's going to be some new stuff coming at us, which is fantastic. I'm really excited. I'll definitely do, when that comes out, I'll definitely be doing a video on that. Also, if you want to sort of take your blog, if you're kind of bored with the Divi looks, because they're pretty standard. They're not bad. Like if we look at this is a nice layout. I think that's a nice layout for a blog. But if you want something different or with something a little bit more, I've got a couple plugins you can use as well. Yeah, Barbara, I can't wait to see it too. It's going to be awesome. Super psyched about it. So there's some plugins as well. So there's Divi Filterable blog module. So this actually adds like a tab bar so that you can filter your blog posts. So if you have a ton of blog posts, see if I can find a site. If I can find example, where's the live preview? Here we go. So Divi has like this filterable portfolio, and then for some reason, they don't have it for blogs. So they actually give you like this nice little area here that will filter your blog post. So say if you had a lot in different categories, this might be something that you want to use. And then there was another one. Where is it? This one? Yeah. So there's one here, the ultimate blog plugin for Divi. And this will just add some more, looks like it gives you tons of more options. And these are all paid as well. So this one's $35. And then this one here, Divi blog layout plugin. So this gives you a little bit more in terms of like the way things are organized, which is cool. Yeah, so there's definitely some options if you are bored with the way it's laid out, which happens. So anyway, let's jump in. I'm going to go and create a new page. And give you guys sort of the rundown of how you create the blog. So it filters in all those blog posts. We'll just call this her blog. And we're just going to do Divi builder. And I'm going to grab one we were looking at. Excuse me. Just caught up on my sleep this weekend and everything, and still I just have weeks where I'm just so tired randomly. What was I doing? Looking at the artist. And let's grab the blog page. Another thing too is having the sidebar. I personally don't. I think this is a bit dated as well. I just don't think. Yeah, I'm not a big sidebar person. I just don't think like the way that design trends are going is we see more just taking out the full page than having things on the side, especially if you're a blog post, if you're already giving people, look at the amount of information here. We have this slider that is bringing in different posts. We have more posts on the side, and then we have posts here. It's a lot of information. I'm always liking keeping it simple personally. So I'm just going to, yeah, I don't think we need any of this. So let's just go. All I want to do is just keep sort of this style design. So I'm just going to create a new section. And I'm just going to get rid of this. You can see it has an orange because it's a specialty section, which I think might go in Divi 4 because the way they've kind of been playing with how things are organized. I think Divi 4 we're going to see removing the specialty because now everything will be a specialty. Oh, I forgot to save. Bring this guy up to the top. And here. And we can get rid of this and we're going to add in, because we have our own footer, saved global footer. Oh, here it is. So we have that. Let's get rid of this. And I just want to show you guys, like we might want to have, let's say we did have a lot of topics. I could even add in something. We could create different pages for different sort of options. Here, anyway, before I do that, let me just show you inside the blog as well. So I like how there's lots of options here. So I don't like to, like, let's turn off the excerpt. That's a little text area. You can change excerpt length. You can include the category. This is good because to include categories, that means you can have tons of categories on the back end and you can only show certain ones. So if I wanted a page that just showed, let's say like personal style tips, then I could just do that on that page sort of thing. So let's go to elements. So feature image, show read more button, adds in. That's a little read more option, author or date. I don't ever show the author. I don't like showing the date. Not a lot of places show the date, although I do notice that for blog posts, especially for old ones that are very popular, that they'll say like, hey, like top, let's say WordPress plugins would be the name, and then they would have like in quotations updated for 2019 or something like that. So I don't see a lot of like actual dates, but I do see like in parentheses updated for that year. And that's usually good for search. Show categories, excerpt pagination. That's like we have multiple. Anyway, that's how that works. And then let's go and change. I'm just going to add in one of our other pages here. So we can change the design. I think I'll put this on like a nice purple background. Barbara's saying Sidebar would be messy with mobile. Yeah, yeah, good point. Yeah. So with mobile, with more people move on their phones, like you don't even see the sidebar. So that makes sense. Your cursor is not showing up. Oh, that's really weird. Let me know if you can see my cursor again. Okay, existing page. Let's find our homepage. Oh, excuse me. I wasn't lying when I said I had lower energy today. All right, so we're gonna copy these styles. So let's go and copy module styles. We're not gonna spend a ton of time on this page because I want to show you the actual post page as well. All right, and then this is super long. This is way too long. So let's go, when things are long, I just adjust like the sizing, and I personally, I find it can get kind of confusing if you set the sizing on the module. I usually try to set the sizing on the row, and then I try to like keep it consistent. That way I'm not always looking around for which thing I set sizing for. So I like to go and let's do a max width. I find that's the best one to change. Let's say 750. I think, do we have a size? Actually, do we have a size already on these pages? No, because we don't have anything. Okay, whatever. So that's fine. And then you want to sort of remember that max size and use it consistently on the rest of the website as well. So let's go to the text and center. Perfect. And then let's make this section our nice purple background. See how that looks. Nice. And maybe a little bit of an arrow here. If I remember correctly, so there's, in Divi, of course, we have the dividers, set one at the bottom with arrow. If I remember correctly, there are ones that you can do a little bit more of a smaller area as well. Let me see if I can find those. Divi divider. More options. Yeah, I'm not sure. I'll check on that later time. But there is, I think, a Divi post that you can have one. You can download some, I believe. I haven't really dove into it. But let's also update this. So I want to change this text to match what we have on the site. So let's go into the text, full text. We're using core mount. It's a little bit bigger. And oops, let's go into body text. Again, I wouldn't use a serif font or a script font here, just because it'd be a little hard to read. And then the meta text. Let's make this one italic. That works. Nice. I like that a lot. And it'd be kind of cool. I wonder if I can do a little bit of a drop shadow. This is where you'd want to like look back on your other designs. I wonder if I can copy border style and paste it. See what we can do here. Add a little bit more of a border. Maybe we can give this a little bit of a background, like a slight, what do it look like with like a slight gray? No. Okay, I'm trying to make this gray, but oh, here we go. Perfect. So that really, really like almost white, but not quite. That's nice. And then a little bit of that drop shadow, just to make it consistent with the rest of our design. Box shadow styles. Paste. Cool. So there we go. And all right, so that works for me. And let's go into our actual page by creating a post as well. So let's go into post. The cursor is just stationary on the screen. Weird, so it's not moving. That's really strange. I'll have to, I don't know what to do with that one. That's strange. I'll think about that. Maybe there's something, I might have to just restart this, but we'll see if it starts working. Anyway, so this is our post example. And I want to show you guys the thing that I use. It's a plugin that makes, so if you wanted your post to just open in a new link like I do on my blog and it just links to YouTube, there's a plugin I use. Let me find it here. It is called Page Links To. So the way that this works is once you install it, you can go to a post or create a post, and you'll have this option of custom permalink on the side, and then you can link it, and then you click open a new tab, so you can make it open a new tab or not. So that's how that works. If you want something that works like on my blog / resource section. So this goes to a new page. If you want to do something like that. Okay, so post example, and let's add a feature image here. This one, and let's go to the page layout. Actually, I think these settings are a little weird until I choose that I'm using Divi. So let's go to use Divi Builder. We'll come back to that. So I'm going to choose a pre-made layout. And like I said, there's only 2, surprisingly, layouts, and they're for the technology news, which is the opposite of what we want to do design-wise, but whatever, it's better than nothing. So let's go technology news post page. Let's go, here we go. This layout. So when it comes to designing your post page, you just want to think about if this is for yourself or, so you can see here actually it loads really funny. So let's go to save a draft. And then if we go back to edit post, should have the option of changing this. Where's this option? Categories. Anyway, maybe this is the way I was supposed to do it anyway. So page weight, layout, full width, and then I don't want the post title. So let's just publish that and then go back to it. You know, Barbara, I also was thinking that, oh, it still has the navigation is the only thing I want to change. I'm doing this on, with Webinar Jam, you can either use Webinar Jam, like Webinar Jam video or something like that, or you can use YouTube, and I'm trying out YouTube this time, so it might be something to do with that. Okay, so I just want to get rid of the navigation. It's just weird because I'm I usually get different options here. I don't know what's going on. Maybe not. Anyway, whatever. We'll just work with what we have for now, and I'll figure it out later. But I was just trying to remove the navigation for now because it's random test site navigation. Whatever. As long as it doesn't follow me. Oh, it does. Okay, one sec. I want this at the very least not to follow me because that's annoying. Going into Divi. And I'm going to turn off the fixed navigation. And let's exit the visual builder. Enable it. Okay. Hopefully following me anymore. At the very least. Okay. No, lovely. Okay, cool. So what there's lots that obviously is a lot going on here, but I do like the background image that it automatically pulled in the featured, which is great. And let's see. This, I think, this could stay if we update the style. And then all this stuff is just too much. Maybe I'll just keep the video. Okay, let's remove this. Okay, this is good. I'll keep that. I don't think we need this section. This section, I like the little testimonial. We can definitely keep that. And I like that part. And we'll get rid of this. All right, so now I'm going to add in some of our other pages to use as references. We can copy those styles. If I had it set up with like a global module, like Divi released the global modules, I was talking about that last time. I haven't set it up on the site. I will do a video about that, I think, next week. It also looks like the Divi 4 has taken that to the next level as well. So that's really exciting. So let's go to my existing pages again. Excuse me. We'll bring that in. Okay, so what do we want to do first? I like this. Why don't we, I'm just gonna copy this one. Copy module styles. Don't need this. Okay, this is tiny. We will have this white much bigger. Example, we want to get rid of this bottom border. And that's good. Let's make these comments also the right font. Why this is blue, I don't know. This is a link. Okay. I usually turn that one off because I don't really like WordPress comments. A lot of people are turning them off. I'm actually just going to get rid of a lot of this stuff that we don't need. We need a lot of this information. For a standard blog, you can really just keep it fairly simple. Biggest thing is we're going to get rid of this horrible green. Let's see where this green is coming from. Okay. This is fairly, I don't know how this is working. Only changed this piece of it. Maybe it's in here. It's just here. It's fine. I might just create a new. Sometimes let's just create a new one in here. And we'll set the background color purple. And we'll just put that right here. Oh, I didn't add a module yet. Go down. Sometimes it's a lot easier just to redo it versus trying to figure it out. Okay, there we go. That's the name of the post. And then this might be better if we had that little bit of the border. Kind of cool if this could drop into this somehow. I'm curious how they've made this so that it brings in the post image. Huh. It's cool. It knows to just grab the feature image. That's fantastic. That's really cool. I might want to do it where, yeah, let's make this a bit smaller. Sizing, actually, let me just look at this. Yeah. Okay, let's grab module styles. And let's paste the module styles here. It's not really letting me. And the max width is 415. See what happens. Cool if I could set this up similar to what's going on here. So this would be the post, and then this would be the image. And then let's go minus, and so the name of the post is going to change in length, so you probably want to make that a bit bigger. But let's go, let's see what happens if I give it a minus margin on the top. Cool. Let's do 150. And let's give this a bit of a, get rid of the dark shadow. And let's add in a bit of that border. Paste. Cool. Now let's just make this a bit bigger size-wise. Nice. And give it a bit of a shadow and maybe center it. That'd be kind of cool. Cool. And let's actually change this. So, and let's make this one in the middle as well. Cool. Nice. All right, and then you know, we can actually just use what we already have. We already have a lot of these same. Let's need the related articles one. I don't want comments. So we want a spot in the blog for. Oh, I think we need the about page for that. So let's just get rid of this. Oh, I want to keep that piece. And let's go and add. The about page. Oh, this doesn't actually have what I was looking for. Okay, let's just create our own sort of custom area for text. Okay. And add a new section. Maybe we'll add in actually the makeup artist blog. Oh no, wait, because they don't actually have a blog page, post page. I shouldn't delete that. I regret deleting it. Okay, let's go. Okay, that's gonna be too far back. I'm gonna add in the digital. Oh, the tech post All right, this is what we want to copy. And it's not really pasting for me. I'm just finding it's being a little bit glitchy. There we go. Okay. So now we have our text. And let's change that. And when you're creating this, so the nice thing about creating your post page in Divi is you can create it once and then just easily just change the text and change the photos to make it easier for yourself. So you have this, you can duplicate it every time you create a post. So sort of want to get it right, get it tweaked, and then sort of keep it consistent. It looks like in Divi 4 too, you can really kind of, you can actually set a style for the blog post, and it'll be a lot easier then too. All right, so that's updated. We have our text. And then we have our posts. These are other posts related to this. So let's go in and change this style. So title text, let's go to amount. Body text, amount. And then meta text, italic, not green, ideally. This purple. Nice. I like that look. I don't know if I like this rounded corner look. That's not really consistent. You want to make sure that you have rounded corners on your image that you use them for all. So let's just make sure that, get rid of that. And borders, nice. And then for these other two, so copy module styles, we can paste module styles, paste module, oops. Copy module styles, paste module style. I really like the way this has kind of switches up the structure. So we have two small and one big. It's really nice. I like the way that this looks really good. And then I think the last thing we want is just probably a place to add a video or an image. So let's just add in a nice video. The best thing really is to actually let's add in a video and also maybe some heading styles as well. So for hierarchy, so let's go and add in a video. So it's there if we need it, because we are going to be using this as a template. And then we'll actually go in here and add in, make sure we have all our headings. So we'll go heading 1, 2, heading 3. That way you have a lot of content. You've kind of spacing is really strange here. If that ever happens, you can go into the text. Oh, weird. Huh. Anyway. Heading 1, heading 2, heading 3. So let's go into our headings here. So heading 1, you want it to be beyond. It's good. Heading 2, we'll do core amount fold. That looks good. And then heading 3 is going to be quarter mount, a little bit lighter, not as bold. It's a bit bigger than the text. Maybe this one will be purple as well. You can play around with that. Cool, so now I have those and I can use those as a template for my upcoming blog post. So I think we're good. I'll just delete this other information. And in terms of like content I like to have on the blog page, I like to keep it really simple. It's good to just have some other links to other posts, and also I like to have a call to action to sign up for an email opt-in as well. And that's about it. It's so easy to get overwhelmed on these pages. I'm not 100% happy with this. I feel like this doesn't quite fit in with the general look of the site, so I might play around with that a little bit more for our next training to get a look that I feel really works. But on the fly, that was the sort of general look we're going for. All right, so there we have our blog pages. Let me know if you guys have any questions. I'm gonna turn off my screen here. Yeah, feeling a little definitely not 100% today, so my energy, sorry if my energy level's a little lower. That was fun. Thanks, Barbara. And we'll probably go back to our regular scheduled weekday trainings. This was a little bit of a, just wanted to get it done before we get into October, and because this was supposed to be a September series, so that works out. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next one. Again, I'm going to go over some more Divi options, sort of like deep dive inside Divi, and that'll be a good one to see. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.